What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my HLTV Fantasy. Where today, first of all, hello everyone. From now on, I will have a camera in all my videos. I didn't actually have a webcam for my desktop computer before a couple weeks ago when I bought one, and I thought that from now on I would have a camera on when I'm filming these because I don't know, why not? And yeah, you'll get to see my face when I'm making these decisions. So hope you enjoy that part as well. And of course, today we are looking at the fantasy for the IEM Fall CIS, last RMR for CIS. I'm not quite sure if it's for the entire event. I would has to be for the entire event, right? Because only 4 teams made it through. Yeah. And then for Europe, it's only group stage. There's gonna be a new one, I guess, afterwards. I'll make a separate video for Europe, and this video will be all about CIS. I'm gonna save the more interesting one for me for last. Here's the groups. Navi and Gambit in different groups. Yeah. Here's the most picked players right now. I don't know how did I update it. Yeah, these are like most current ones. Inters and Boomich picked a lot. I am definitely thinking about all of these 4 players. It is the entire event. I'm thinking I'm probably going Navi and then some of the other teams other than Gambit. Problem is, like, I don't know who I would pick out of these because VP are not looking that hot. Sanji is possibly on the way out, and that could lead to some inner turmoil inside the squad. A23 is like decent. All of the rest is like decent to not that good. Gambit is just so much higher level. That just might be a case of you have to go Navi Gambit here. Entropic Namiga, like Entropic and Navi could be going through as well. I think Navi make it through pretty much every time. And it's between Spirit and Tropic. Kind of a thing I've been realizing lately is with Navi right now, you can go with the cheaper players, because I feel like at the moment it's more team play based. It's not just simple getting all the kills, but everyone steps up once in a while. Of course, Boomage maybe a bit less. Perfecto does usually play support roles, but still a lot of the kills are distributed quite evenly across the board, and Simple a bit higher, of course. But for this price, it's kind of impossible to see yourself picking this, picking Simple for this one. There's no like daps like I have for Blast Premier. This is my Blast Premier squad. If you haven't seen it, it's doing okay. And I mean, Simple and Perfecto should hopefully beat Complexity today. Hopefully they're gonna have like Perfecto played very well, but Simple didn't play that well against OG, like according to their price. Let's hope they do well. But let's get back to this one. I feel like Perfecto is still a great pick here. 204,000. Has been playing very well lately, and he's got that great support round statistic. Likely I'm just gonna pair him with Boomage and throw an IGL on him, because I think Navi's gonna win the entire thing. There's a lot of rounds. You're gonna get a lot of points with Boomage IGL. Then the problem becomes you wanna go Gambit, right? And always with Gambit there's this problem with these 3 guys being so expensive that it's tough to know who you're supposed to pick, and if you can even pick any of them. Another problem with this one is that I feel like the good AWP players are not looking that hot, or like the good AWP players are too expensive rather. Where Simple you can't really pick. Shiro 240 is very expensive. I don't have much faith in VP, so James doesn't look that good. Same with Dexter and Spirit. Split is the carrying force for force, but it's so expensive. Alien is very expensive. Mo is like the first one I would consider. Then say too expensive. This balance is a shout. How are his stats lately? Pretty good. Like he's definitely someone I could consider. Both Idis Balance and Mo. Mo also being someone I could see myself picking. And the rest of the teams I don't think are gonna do well enough for me to even consider them. Let's just see. So there's also this problem where I don't really want to pick Inters and Perfecto. With Perfecto and Inters doing very similar roles for their teams. Both of them, of course, high support statistic, but also in terms of like, of course, role, but also some of the boosters, they do similar stuff. And I think Perfecto just frags a lot harder and gets higher stats than Inters does for Gambit, which is completely fine. I think Gambit just is a different squad in terms of composition. Whereas Perfecto is needed to frag a bit more. But it doesn't feel that awesome picking both Perfecto and Inters in the same team. I'm feeling like Nathany Exile. If I could pick them, but there's just no way. You have to go like Inters Nathany, 211 grand. You can get some good players for that. I'm looking at like Forrester, definitely. He's a good entry fragger. Decent entry fragger at least. You could go Yekindar for 211. Definitely a good entry fragger. I'm not like super convinced with that. Oh, did I have Nathany and Exile earlier? I did, I guess. Okay. So one thing I was thinking about was going without an AWP. It's an option. You go AWP-less for this. 189 grand. Who can I get? A bit awkward. There's no like really like no 189 grand guys here. I guess you could go non-perfecto like it instead. For 180 you can get like Chopper, Nilan. I don't want to go Sanji either. But Chopper is like an alright shout. But it needs to be Exile doing a lot of the fragging in this case, as well as Bit, I guess. But I'd rather go Bit than... I mean, the problem is you can't really go Perfecto if you go this. Exile is... Why is Gambit so freaking awkward always? Gambit is always so awkward. I really wanna pick Perfecto. I really wish there was like a 211 kind of guy. If got Hobbit or Exile or Shiro, one of them had slightly lower stats. I think this is just like I'm trying to think of going with other teams other than Gambit and Navi, but I can't really feel like confident in any of the other teams. I think Navi Navi has to make it through this like easily and should be in the finals every time. Whereas, and then like it's always this part as well, like if Gambit and Navi win their groups, they're gonna meet in the grand finals. They win their semis as well. I just have to go Navi Gambit for this. Who do I get if I go for this? 180. Wait, you can get Shiro, Inters, Perfecto, Boomage. And then, I mean, it would be like Chopper or Nilan. Probably Chopper. This stage, you have to, I guess, look at like recent statistics. Where Nilan is doing a bit better. Who's got the easier group? I guess this is slightly easier. It's not a big difference. But it could make a big difference. That's the problem always. I think I'm going with this. Because you get a lot of good stuff here. Like it's still, again, it's the inters, and problem with having inters and perfecto being so similar in their roles. I'm trying to think of like which role would you put on one of them. It's IGL boomage, op shiro, support on probably inters then, and then what do you even put on perfecto? Clutch. Even clutch isn't that good for him. I don't know. And then even bigger question: what do you put on like chopper or Nilan, whoever you pick? Like I guess headshot Nilan is decent. Headshot chopper also kind of decent. Who do I think? I think K23 might have the better stats for this one, than Spirit. Nilan always lets me down though. There was also, I already checked earlier as well, that there's no really like super cheap guys for this event. Like 175, 174 seems to be. Okay, 172 seems to be. There is a 171 guy as well, of course. Okay, 171 seems to be the cheapest you can get. It's so tough. But like I'm trying to think of IDIS balance basically. That would be a player I would like to put in here. Like this maybe. Because of the AWP. But wouldn't you rather have like a Kindar entry fragger? You would. Maybe this who did I have earlier? Bit Inters Nathany probably. 203,000. Can I get Exile? 108. Yeah, I had this earlier. This might be better. Just don't have AWP. And go Bit with headshots. IGL. Multi-kill probably. Support. And then headshots on Elan or Chopper. I feel like this is probably the lineup you should go for. Trying to think of like, should I go for someone other than Elan or Uma? Probably not. Do I still have faith in Spirit, although they've kind of, I just don't think they've been that good lately. Oh yeah, I already have headshots on Bit, so I can't go headshots on the last guy. I think it's Chopper. Let's see how this works out. So we have IGL, headshots, pretty much the support. I would guess multi is best. Yeah, multi is insane on him. Holy shit. It's like, yeah, this is worth it. Sure. I don't like picking noob here, I don't think. Camper might be the thing to go for again. Like, Camper is one of those, kind of come to realize. I was looking at, like, earlier videos that I made about fantasy. And I had this video about a tier list of all the roles in the game. And I had Camper quite low, but I think I've, especially after you look at the stats after the update to fantasy, it's come a bit clearer to me that Camper is a low risk option, basically. Like, you're usually gonna not get the 5 points from Camper, but a lot of the time you are gonna get the 2 points. I think this is the way to go for this. There's no boosters I can put yet, I guess. They haven't announced the initial matchups yet, so. Okay, I think this is the lineup I'm gonna go for. It's double Navi, double Gambit. How bad can it be? I hope it's gonna be good. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and I will see you very shortly in the next one when we cover IEM Fall for Europe. Thank you.